Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a name that echoes through the halls of television history like a warm, familiar laugh. A man whose portrayal of Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show captured the hearts of millions and defined a generation's coming-of-age story. At just 54 years old, his sudden passing on July 20, 2025, left the world in shock, a loss that felt deeply personal to those who grew up watching him navigate life's ups and downs with that signature charm and vulnerability. Drowning while vacationing in Costa Rica with his family, Malcolm's cause of death was ruled an accident, a tragic end to a life filled with laughter, creativity, and quiet determination. From his breakout role as a beloved TV son to his later work as a director, musician, and advocate, Malcolm's journey was one of reinvention, family devotion, and an unwavering commitment to his craft, a story that tugs at the soul and reminds us of the fragility of life. Today, we're diving deep into the emotional, inspiring world of Malcolm-Jamal Warner, his untimely cause of death that has left fans mourning, his wife, age at passing, family, net worth, lifestyle, and the biography of a man who brought joy to so many while building a legacy of his own. This is a tale that'll make you smile through tears, reflect on the impact of one life, and appreciate the quiet strength that defined him. Malcolm-Jamal Warner came into the world on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, a bustling urban landscape where dreams were as big as the skyline but grounded in the realities of everyday struggle. Born to Pamela Warner, a devoted mother who would later become his manager, and Robert Warner, a jazz musician whose artistic spirit undoubtedly influenced his son, Malcolm grew up in a home where creativity flowed like music through the air. His parents divorced when he was young, a split that could have derailed a child but instead fueled Malcolm's inner drive to succeed. Raised primarily by his mother in Los Angeles after the family moved west, Malcolm found solace in the performing arts from an early age, enrolling in acting classes and discovering a talent that would change his life forever. By 9 years old, he was already landing small roles in commercials and TV shows, his natural charisma shining through even then. But it was at 14, when he auditioned for The Cosby Show, that everything shifted. Landing the role of Theo Huxtable, the mischievous yet endearing son of Cliff and Claire, Malcolm became a household name overnight. His portrayal of a teenager grappling with dyslexia, peer pressure, and family expectations resonating with viewers across America. The show, running from 1984 to 1992, wasn't just a job. It was a family, with Bill Cosby mentoring him like a father figure, a bond that would later be tested by controversy but never erase the fond memories of those formative years. As Malcolm grew into adulthood, his career evolved beyond the Huxtable household, a transition that wasn't always easy but showcased his versatility and depth. He starred in the sitcom Malcolm and Eddie from 1996 to 2000, playing Malcolm McGee alongside Eddie Griffin, a role that allowed him to flex his comedic muscles while exploring themes of friendship and ambition. Venturing into drama, he appeared in shows like Jeremiah, Community, and The Resident, where his portrayal of Dr. A.J. Austin from 2018 to 2023 earned him critical acclaim for bringing nuance and heart to a complex character. But Malcolm was more than an actor. He was a multifaceted artist, directing episodes of shows like The Cosby Show revival attempts and Sons of Anarchy, and pursuing music as a bassist and poet. His 2003 album, The Miles Long Mixtape, blended jazz, funk, and spoken word, a passion project that revealed his soulful side. Through it all, Malcolm navigated the pitfalls of child stardom with grace, avoiding the scandals that plagued many peers, crediting his mother's guidance for keeping him grounded. Yet, life threw curveballs. The 2015 revelations about Bill Cosby shattered the illusion of his TV family, leaving Malcolm to grapple with the betrayal while defending the show's positive impact on Black representation. It hurts, but the memories are mine. he said in a 2018 interview, his voice heavy with the weight of complicated emotions. Family was always the core of Malcolm's world, a sanctuary amid the chaos of Hollywood. Raised by his mother Pamela, who managed his career with a fierce protectiveness, Malcolm often spoke of her as his rock, the woman who taught him integrity and self-worth. His father Robert, though less present after the divorce, shared a love of music that bonded them, with Malcolm crediting him for his bass playing skills. Malcolm didn't have siblings mentioned in public records, but his extended family provided a support system that helped him weather storms. In his personal life, love was a journey of highs and lows. He dated actress Michelle Thomas, known for her role on Family Matters, from 1988 until her tragic death from cancer in 1998 at age 30, a loss that devastated him and shaped his views on cherishing time with loved ones. He then had a long-term relationship with actress Karen Molina White, lasting nearly a decade until 2007, a partnership built on mutual respect, but ultimately not meant to last. In 2011, Malcolm married actress Regina King, a union that seemed perfect, two talented artists supporting each other, but it ended in divorce in 2021 after a decade, with Malcolm citing irreconcilable differences in a statement that expressed ongoing love and respect. They had no children together, but Malcolm became a stepfather figure to Regina's son Ian during their marriage. In 2017, Malcolm welcomed his only daughter with a partner whose identity he kept private, a little girl who became the light of his life. He often shared glimpses of fatherhood on social media, like teaching her to play bass or attending her school events. His posts filled with the joy of a dad who found his greatest role off screen. At 54, Malcolm's age at the time of his passing made his death all the more shocking, a reminder that life can be cruelly short even for those who seem invincible. Vacationing in Costa Rica with his family, a place he loved for its serene beaches and vibrant culture, Malcolm drowned in a tragic accident on July 20, 2025. Authorities confirmed the cause as accidental drowning, with no foul play suspected, but the details emerged slowly, reports of a strong current pulling him under while swimming near the shore, his family's desperate attempts to save him, and the heartbreak of a vacation turned nightmare. His mother Pamela broke her silence weeks later, sharing a touching tribute on Instagram. "My son didn't suffer. He was at peace in the water he loved," her words a balm for grieving fans. The outpouring was immense, tributes from co-stars like Felicia Rashad and Tempest Bledsoe, who called him "our forever Theo," and messages from newer generations like Zendaya, who credited him for paving the way. Malcolm's funeral in Los Angeles was a star-studded affair, but it was the private family moments, his daughter clutching his bass guitar, that hit hardest, a poignant end to a life lived in the public eye but rooted in private joys. Malcolm's net worth, estimated at around $6 million at the time of his death, was built on a career that spanned 4 decades, from his Cosby Show residuals still earning him 6 figures annually, to directing gigs on shows like All American and The Resident, where he commanded $50,000 per episode. His music ventures, including tours and album sales, added to the pot, as did endorsements with brands like Old Spice and appearances on podcasts like The Breakfast Club. He invested wisely in real estate, owning a cozy home in Los Angeles' Studio City neighborhood valued at $2 million, and a vacation property in Costa Rica that tragically became the site of his final days. Malcolm's lifestyle was a blend of Hollywood glamour and down-to-earth simplicity. He drove a sleek Tesla Model S, but preferred quiet evenings at home with his daughter, cooking soul food recipes passed down from his mother. Fitness was key. At 54, he maintained his athletic build with yoga and bass playing sessions that doubled as therapy. Travel was his escape, annual trips to the Dominican Republic for relaxation, or European jaunts with friends like Eddie Murphy, where he'd post scenic photos on Instagram with captions about gratitude and growth. He was a man of faith, often attending church and supporting charities like the Boys and Girls Clubs, donating thousands to arts programs for underprivileged kids, a cause close to his heart after his own humble beginnings. Malcolm's biography is one of quiet evolution, from child star to multifaceted artist. After The Cosby Show, he avoided the pitfalls of fame, studying theater at New York University and releasing poetry collections like Theo and the Other Ones or Something in 1992. His role on Read Between the Lines in 2011 showcased his maturity, while guest spots on Suits and American Crime Story proved his range. As a musician, his band Miles long toured jazz festivals, blending funk and soul in a way that honored his father's influence. Personally, his relationships taught him lessons in love. He spoke openly about therapy helping him heal from Michelle's death and navigate his divorce from Regina, emerging wiser and more compassionate. Fatherhood was his greatest joy. At 47, becoming a dad shifted his priorities, leading him to scale back on projects to be present for milestones like his daughter's first steps in school plays. In his final years, Malcolm was at peace, directing more and mentoring young actors. His legacy cemented not just in Theo's iconic sweaters, but in the lives he touched with his kindness and authenticity. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's passing at 54 from accidental drowning in Costa Rica on July 20, 2025, robbed the world of a gentle giant, a man whose laughter lit up screens and whose heart touched souls. Leaving behind his devoted mother Pamela, his ex-wife Regina, with whom he shared an enduring friendship, and his beloved daughter, who was the light of his later years, Malcolm's family mourns a void that no tribute can fill. Yet, his net worth of $6 million pales in comparison to the richness he brought to those who knew him, from lavish Hollywood parties to quiet family dinners where stories flowed like wine. His lifestyle, a mix of red carpet events, jazz gigs, and serene retreats, mirrored a man who lived fully, embracing every role with passion. As we reflect on his biography, from Jersey City streets to Cosby Show sets, we're left with an emotional tapestry of a life well lived, cut tragically short. If Malcolm's story moved you to tears or inspired a smile, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let's keep honoring legends like him, together.